Good evening. First, I'd like to talk about item 7.07. Just want to make a comment about it. I know that, you look at online instruction, but I have a little bit of a concern about the in-person interaction between students, because students learn from one another, and the interaction with a teacher who's there in person. And to some degree, I would like you to reconsider online education, unless it's something of a very, very simplistic nature, because I do believe that students need to be in a classroom. I just believe that. And for 7.18, 7.19, I know that for some time we've been using Pearson, and there's been complaints about Pearson and their curriculum, and also the other activities that they're involved in that we're very aware of. And I'm wondering if we ever look at anybody else other than Pearson. Pearson has been in 41 for some time, as well as some of our other schools, and I'm wondering if there's an issue whether we can't pick another publisher to provide curriculum. Moving forward, 10.14, the approval to purchase processed commodities. I would hope that the district would look closely at using things that are less processed, if possible. Because we live in New Jersey, we have a Jersey Fresh model, and we can probably get a lot more things that are fresh as opposed to being processed. 11.02 and 11.04, 11.19, 11.22, and 11.23. I talked about this previously. It seems that Garini has a lock on a lot of service contracts, and I'm wondering if we should be looking at spreading that business around to other companies locally here. If you know that in the past, Mr. James Brown, who would come to the board meeting, would always say, there's a lot of local contractors that don't get work. But if you're giving it all to one contractor, that's not good either. So we need to look at trying to spread the wealth so we can allow some of these other businesses to survive and thrive in Jersey City as well. Last thing I'd like to say is that I appreciate a lot of the comments that were said this evening on my behalf. There's been letters written on my behalf by ministers and a lot of people in our church who support me, a lot of people in the community who support me for this run for the Board of Ed. But I just want to make one thing clear, because I know I've been, by some people painted in a different light, and I just want to make this clear that even though I ran for this board, it is not, or never has been, about me. It has always been about these children. I came up through this district. I live and work and interact with a lot of these children in this city. So I am concerned about their welfare and their future, because I don't want them to continue to die on these streets or not have enough skills to get a great job and live a good life like all of us would like to have. It's very simple. It's not complicated. There's no agenda. So I just want you to understand that, and I'm not going to say pick me, because I'm leaving that up to God, number one, for me to be selected. He's going to decide at the end of the day anyway what's going to happen. So when it comes down to the selection, whoever you pick, as long as it's somebody from the Children First team, I really don't care. But if it's going to be somebody who has concern about these children, and if you look at all of those people who ran, and including the people who are sitting on the board, no disrespect, the best 4 individuals, well, we have one on the board, Angel, but the best 4 individuals were a part of the Children First team, in my personal opinion. And I hope that going forward, not only the people in this audience, but the people in this city realize who has a true vested interest in these children and who want to make things work for this district and make sure that all our children have a good education and ultimately a good life. Thank you.